Brothers and sisters, good evening. Today, our country is facing a crisis of government for a border war. American, everything that he can set on his mind, he can do it. Today, we are facing global challenges. We have to set the mind to make the right action corresponding to climate change. After World War II, there were 7 border wars. Among them, the monumental symbol of Cold War that separated both Germanies, the Berlin Wall that fell in 1987, which is supposed to be an example for us to follow, but we don't. Today, we have about 77 border walls on the world. Politicians use that to make their campaign promise, which is justify that we keep walking in a wrong way. About 65 countries approve border wall, and the rest don't. Those who approve border wall because they don't believe in climate change, and they ignore that we all came from of a climate change. We all are the survivors of a flooded continent resulted from climate change. Border wall means passage, area. Rather, we use it as a barrier to stopping innocent people who are seeking food for their children. Our use of border wall is an obstacle to stopping us from saving lives when climate change will be highly impacted. Open borders is not an option, but mandatory, which is not synonym of getting in the house without knocking at the door while the door is open. If we cannot find the exit because we do not believe in climate change, even people believe or not, climate change has no favor for no one, no continent. Only Noah received from God the direction to guide the pilgrims. The reason that we want to make border walls, such as drugs trafficking, human trafficking, crimes, smuggling, etc., all those suspicious practices still raise discussions over the countries that already has a border wall, such as Turkey and Arabia Saudite, Kenya and Arabia Saudite, China and North Korea, Iraq and Afghanistan, Haiti and Dominican Republic, etc. And today, Macedonia decided to block the border wall, to block the border with Greece, placing wire over the fence and sending riot police to prevent people crossing the fence into their countries. And some experts said that the impoverished are trapped by the war. In spite of the aggressive symbolism, it is not clear that the walls are truly effective, close quote. The existing fence along the US-Mexico borders failed to stop the flow of drugs into North America. Marcelo Di Centio, in his book titled Wars Travel Along the Barricades, said that the main thing that the border wall has in common is that the main function is terror. If drug is a primary source of income for terrorism, the drug do not pass over the wall or the fence, but rather by the port of entry. And the conditions of the border wall, of the border patrol agents are not easy in some places. Some of them operate in a space darker than a dark room, and sometimes looking at footsteps moving before them without seeing no one. A condition that can kill integrity, to being corrupted and receive bribes. All drugs pass by the port of entry despite technology. In this particular situation, the border needs innovative technology capable of detecting images, sounds, movement, etc., such as the aviation surveillance. This is the main tool we need. Technology innovation that we need for agriculture, for houses, for healthcare, for clothes, for food, etc. The main tool we need to get into the future. A complete document for immigration will be available soon, next week. We don't need to wait for the document to pay the workers. Do it today. Please do. God bless you. Thank you.